Nothing important. You can skip it. Like, let me see if she's done. Still translating. Like, you find if this is what you do. Once you get to level 20, the best items are level 10, level 20, level 25, and level 26, 27, actually. The items you get are the Knight's Helm, got it. You get Knight's Helm on level 20. You get a student shirt, which is weaker than this by 5 points, but it still increases it. I don't get it. It's 250 defense, but it still increases it, which is weird. Like, this should be weaker, like 225. The other one is 250, not 250. Like, I was weirded out by it. Okay, then I'm like, okay, level 25, you get a cloak that allows you to pass through barriers, which made the whole thing become easy. And at level 27, you get a weapon. You fight a boss named Talos, he doesn't speak anything. He's basically you, basically. He's basically a bigger version of you, basically yourself, something. Like, he looked like someone who wielded the sword. His name was Talos. Thinking of Skyrim, the god Talos. You get a sword of sorcerer, which basically increases magic by 200 or something. If you're basically going for a magic build, yeah. My take on it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I use cheat engine a lot of shit to increase. I use Mr. Anti-Fun's trainers. It's legal to use trainers, but I just wanna, because it's considered a type of hack, I just wanted to use I think that was like, I thought there was gonna be something story wise, and then, but no, it's just like, it's how like Activision or Activision charges for map packs. It's basically, it's an extra content. Probably good. It's probably one a good one. It's a challenging dungeon, but I wouldn't. Yeah, you can skip it. It doesn't. It's there, but it doesn't enhance the story. It's like I was reading some form while looking for the tablet. I found the two tablets. There was a Japanese Falcom guide. I used Google Translate to translate it, and I found it. It was in Egret Mountains. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the fruits I am missing. Okay, now I got the parchment, I got the slate. What magical skills are in the game? Well, I got all of them then. Ah! sins. Rebek, the 4 royal crowns, Rebek, Quaxi, Tyrone, Zagreus. These are the names given to them by the citizens of Xanadu. Praised to be as the greatest treasure of Xanadu, they are known as the 4 crowns. These noble children are not only proof of Xanadu's royal lineage, but it is also suggested that they have a deeper purpose. To market, however, what that deeper purpose may be is something only known to the royal. Maybe something only the royal family knows. Thus, I am unable to recount it here. But when the brave hero defeated Goliath, these 4 crowns were vital to that end, perhaps owing to some hidden power they contained within. Even, let me lower the desktop. The 4 royal crowns, Rebek, Quaxi, Tyran, Zagras. These are the names given to them by citizens of Xanadu. Basic degree, known as the 4 crowns. When the brave hero defeated Goliath, these 4 crowns were vital to that end. Perhaps owing to some hidden power. Even after invoking the blessed ritual with the same seal done by the sacred maiden, it is said that their powers are still required. At the time of the invasion, the very first demand Goliath made was for these 4 crowns to be handed over to him, worried about his citizens' well-being. King Gawain continued to deem it. Of course, I cannot imagine what was going through his mind then. After the council, looking at the bravery of the sacred sword, reclaimed its treasures, but they will not remain in the kingdom for long. In the later advent of the Dragon King Goliath, Princess Florette took the crown from the castle with her on her own quest. To the regret of all the chronicle and the record of history, so however, both Princess Florette and the 4 royal crowns have been lost to the annals of time. Sacred Sword and Maiden. Allow me to discuss the particulars of the Sacred Sword Dragon Slayer. Dragon Slayer is the name of the legendary bird used by a brave hero to fell the Dragon King Goliath. Long ago, when the sword first emerged in lore, it was presumed to be an incarnation of a sainted hero whose desire to destroy evil had manifested in physical form. Yet the ability to vanquish evil is not the only magic it holds. At full strength, the sword also protects its wielder, even granted unto them the utmost triumph. Because of this power, the royal family feared the sword would fall in the hands of the wicked people, much like the crowns. In order to safeguard the sacred sword, therefore, its whereabouts were kept secret from the public with extreme care. One other rumor concerning the care of the sacred sword I am able to confirm its connection to the sacred maiden seal. For after Princess Flora took the sacred sword with her, the final whereabouts of the holy blood were lost to all records. Regarding the sacred maiden seal, maintaining this spell is quite an arduous task indeed. From the day they turn 16, the chosen are appointed the role of standing guard over the seal and imprisoning the devil until their successor becomes the age. For centuries, there had been a steady continuation of the role since the Goliath was sealed. In order to fulfill such obligations, I have heard it necessary that the royal family eldest daughter is put through arduous training to become a sacred maiden from the moment of her birth. It is no exaggeration in my eye to say they They shouldered a great burden to maintain peace in Xanadu. Thus, until the unfortunate rule was put an end, more specifically when it was passed to Princess Florette. Oh, that's right, before we go. Here's a pack line. The 7 wise sages. The 7 wise sages. The 7 sages who gathered to guide the brave hero in his quest to defeat Colossus were people from all walks of life and from all corners of Xanadu. They were skilled men and women held in the highest regard by the king. After the hero defeated Colossus, their role became that of assistance to the sacred maidens. These sages served both as guardian and advisors in all aspects of the sacred maiden's life. Up until the time the Princess Florette became the sacred maiden, many different people were appointed a role as one of the sages throughout the ages. But the sages of that time are particularly known and are below: Dorvak, sage of valor; Gandharva, sage of merit; L'Oreal, sage of charm; Theobald, sage of empathy; Abdharma, sage of wisdom; Beatrice, sage of mysticism; and Sturm, sage of victory. They, along with the princess, carried the hopes of the people as they set off to vanquish Colossus. When they faced Monochrome, the sages passed along the knowledge and records to her. Their wisdom and skill, it is said, was instrumental in driving out Colossus and returning peace to Xanadu. I wish to record here, however, an oddity that I came across by pursuing the various records from that area. The sage L'Oreal, not a signal document exists which pertained to her. Perhaps she perished during the war. Perhaps someone wished to strike her memory from history itself. Much like the location of the crowns and the sacred sword, I have no way to verify the true fate of the forgotten sage. At the present time, without the lingering threat of Colossus casting a shadow over the land, the traditions and of the sage and sacred maiden had been involved. However, I wish to ensure that the valiant legacy is given its due in the pages of history. Thus, I have written about it here. I can only hope that the royal heroine and 7 sages found peace at the end, even as I immortalize their deeds here. Immortalize. The Black Bride. A woman once chose to wed the devil Colossus. These days she is known to the people as the Black Bride. I've been told that on that fateful day she reached up to the sky and eclipsed the sun, both hands held high, sending a pillar of flame to pierce the earth from the heavens. Owing to her connection with the Colossus, the power she commanded was beyond human comprehension. Even after the Black Bride rekindled the fighting between the Xanadu and Colossus, she frequently visited the royal king as the devil's messenger. I highly suspect, however, she had also frequently visited Colossus in that self-same castle when he had been sealed away. Guarded as his seal was, these visits and indeed her ability to have met Colossus at all shows that the Black Bride was a practitioner of some skill, perhaps even a member of the royal family. This theory, whilst unsupported, does have some merit, for even the records kept during that time seem to me to be rather suspicious. A person of such noteworthy treason would surely have their name recorded on an official document somewhere, after all. Yet every record I come across has referred to her as the Black Bride. Despite this many years of research, I have never once found anything which told her true name. It is quite inconvenient to have her name blotted out in this sense of manner, hidden away so that none may learn her true identity. Black Bride. This whole tablet is talking about Lisa, isn't it? That's right. It's a new dish, I hope it is. The architect of disaster. In ancient times, the kingdom of Xanadu lay above a network of hollow caves deep within the earth. The Alf River carved the tunnels and crevices of those caves, its torrential flow ultimately ending in a huge waterfall far below. Even the great founder Kublai Khan himself enjoyed being by the river's waters. Xanadu was exactly the paradise he described it to be in his writings. And yet, during Gillidan's rule, the envy of those caves changed completely when the Galaxies came to Xanadu. The sheer pervasiveness of his evil caused the river to run dry and an ominous stone rise up from the now lifeless ground. With that peaceful beauty gone, monsters began to thrive there. It was from here on the Glasses imposed his reign, overseeing Xanadu from within those cavernous depths. To thwart those who would dare to defy him, Glasses ordered the king to shape the caves into a vast labyrinth. I don't know why I'm messing up with my words. The citizens were distraught. Their peaceful paradise of Xanadu had been corrupted so utterly, but not a single one of them was able to stand up to Galaxy's rule. This said the labyrinth was designed by the famous architect Sison. It seemed as though Galaxy had abducted him as well. Sison played his part well. Daily provisions, weapons, and even all manner of medicines were littered about in the great number of caves. So great were his talent that he had even cured the time king of Millennium. So great were his talents that he had even cured the time king of the millennial slumber. Through great skill and wit, the famous craftsman transformed the sacred cave into a labyrinthian fortress. That may serve not only to protect Galaxis, but also to hinder the sword bearer. This said that Sison even built a castle for Galaxis. Yeah, I've been unable to determine the validity of those claims. If God does indeed have a keep with those tangled depths, nobody has been able to confirm its existence to this day. And as for those supposed architect of that abode, never again did he return to Xanadu. Most believe he fled, but the moniker that gave him remained behind, the demon artisan. The demon's artisan. 7th day of the unicorn moon, year 1212. I heard the most incredible story today about the legendary phoenix during Saint Theobald's lecture. He spoke of its power and immortality, a rarity even here in Xanadu. It is once nested inside the sacred caves, but its like has not been seen in many a sight I am unlikely ever behold. The phoenix will visit the land, bringing forth the great tidings of blessing, or so the legend goes. But when the world falls into ruin, 'tis claimed that it will guide the people to their salvation. A being who lives eternally, ever watching over this world and its inhabitants. For some reason, the story makes me feel warm inside. I really love to be able to meet the phoenix once. My sister always says she wants to see it, so we promised to go find it together. For now, it seems an impossible hope, but one day, someday, I really do wish to see that phoenix. The 10th day of the wild rabbit's moon, year 1212. My sister collapsed. She's always been poor of health. I suppose time has been taking its toll. Our magic law was particularly rigorous, and she fainted. She's currently resting, but her face is still so very pale. My sister is constantly worrying about me and goes about her life with a smile, showing no concern for her own troubles. I want to make sure she doesn't push herself too much, so I really must endeavor to do better. No matter how many times I've asked Father and Saint Theobald, they never seem to let her rest. Yes, yet If she continues on like this, there has to be something I can do for her. Tomorrow, I'm planning to give my things. Tomorrow, I'm planning on giving my all so that I can express my sister. If I do that, then surely. Third day of the Foul Crow's Moon, year 1215. Today my tutor praised me quite highly. Very soon I have the ability to best my sister. It's been 3 years since then. Even though I wasn't really much to look at before, I've grown and consider more. I'm still not as good as my sister. Her magical prowess and swordplay are yet out my reach, but it won't be long before I surmount those final burden hurdles. The time will come. 'Tis just a bit longer, just a little bit long. In order to prepare for one that I think I need to keep applying myself like this. Demigod's Moon, 14th, 1216. 14th day of Demigod, year 1216. Today is our 16th birthday. At long last, the time will come. My sister and I together have a very important task today. No matter the outcome of today's event, there is nothing we can do to change it. Just the fate we were born into. I hope the goddess of fate has heard my prayers, will choose me in place of my sister. While the thought escapes me, 'tis what I fervently desire. I've done everything in order to swing the pendulum in my favor. Well, I suppose I must get going there. When I next return to the room, I wonder exactly what feelings I'll hold in my heart. The 15th day of the Demigod's Moon, year 1216. I am completely crestfallen. How could this happen? Why did things turn out this way? I cannot fathom the events of this. My heart aches. I just cannot. Please save my sister. 17th day of Demigod's Moon, year 1216. Much has happened. The moment has arrived. It should have been me who was chosen. All those days I spent utterly worthless. There's no way I can get them back now. Now my sister has gone and left me. Recall the attack should have been mine to bear for the sake of all Xanadu. This time I threw my away, Mom. But now I must become the secret minion of the seal. What happened? 19th day of the Demigod's Moon, year 1216. My father received a report from one of the generals. Who am I? Is it really right for me to just sit here dallying about? No, I need to go confirm for myself. The real meaning of the black bird to become that person's. This is the only role for which I'm suited. I'm the only one who can do this. This is my fate. 16 years. This might be the last time I put my thoughts to paper here. Already been 3 months since I left the castle. There are those who came and showed their support. All of us working together to meet our goals. A play for the Dragon King and the Black Bride. The demons of both Castle Strange Rock. We'll be heading there after the old sacred men who preceded me. I beg you, lend me your strength. time to go complete the game. I'm not gonna aim for level 30 or level 20 because I'm gonna go off the previous before this level 30 cap increase. It was max cap level 20. So I'm past that. I'm past level 20. I'm 24. We're skipping everything. Like I'm nervous. What's gonna happen? The moment is at hand, Sir Knight. Listen, Lotte. My husband returned approaches. Gaze now upon the forest and water that have blessed this beautiful land. The abundant riches of this country are no less suitable for it than Xanadu's were. Many hearts have fallen to chaos, however. The country is still in shambles. Grief, sadness, fear, loathing. These are all my husband needs to know of to have a pleasant awakening. The time is nigh. Soon the world shall be drenched in darkness. The utopia has been soiled by the vast darkness of the void. As a descendant of Kublai Khan, I, Lizelante, beseech you. My princess, could that be? Indeed, just the same seal the Shrine Maiden used when I passed on the Dragon Slayer. This is undoubtedly my sister's work. However, I don't fully understand the seal. Is it possible? Is it possible that we were merely going about this in the wrong way? Come forward as my guardian and husband, Dragon King Glasses. Impressive. The Sacred Maiden's magic had triumphed so early over the dark powers. She plotted well, my wife, Lanzarote. Deceived even me for 500 years. Keeping me sealed away within herself. So a brave hero was chosen in this era. You know nothing. You and I, we were born from that woman. Lanzarote, your wit, your courage, simply admirable. She is most suited as the dragon of love. No other human shall have her. I waited, preparing to crush you for being the sacred sword chosen. And this time around, mayhap the reign of dark shall begin. Henceforth, so there's a lot to actually seal. 500 years she sealed the Dragon King within her. You despicable. So you are worthy of facing me. So you are worthy of facing me. But be warned, do not think this is the full measure of my power. Night, behold the advent of the true King of the Void. I shall destroy you along with that despicable sword. I think I'm a little bit overpowered, but not that much. Brave knight. Are you alright? As the glass has been defeated, it surely seems that way, but not the words Glass spoke before you. What did the creature say? Liza, brave knight. This is not yet over. Now, for as long as I remain Glass as his wife, Princess Lancelot, enough of this. Say, Theobald, I am quite certain everyone saw it as well. Princess Lancelot has, for some reason, assumed appearance as such. Will you explain yourself? I speak of your true intentions. Liza. For 500 years, what happened? What happened after he sealed us away? We thought Colossus would have chosen to keep us within Castle Strange Rock. Yet they, upon the island Hara, did you stay and protect us. But I failed to understand your reasoning behind the sealing of the Dragon King within yourself. Because of the word Galata said earlier, there's no way we could have not noticed it. For what have I? What course can I take it to make it right? We were born as twins to the royal family, and as such, we both were trained to be sacred maidens. As is the norm for twins, we developed irreplaceable memories together. Perhaps due to the intense training we endured, our bonds grew far deeper than the norm. There's Lisa, the ever lighthearted and carefree Fleur. With my fairy brother, I think I even envied you a bit from what I remember. 1 sec, I'll be right back. Yeah, the boss battle wasn't that fun. I'll be honest with you. It's just two steps. Like hit him enough, do the dragon slash, whatever that attack is, on both of the legs, and do dragon attack on the head twice. Then do the dragon attack on the eye in the middle, and that's it. It's so easy. I did not want the burden of the maiden seals to be yours to bear. I wanted you free of those tethers, free to walk your own path to happiness. For Galluses to be sealed within the maiden, it's much akin to the proverbial stake in the coffin. And the constant marriage, you'll be able to have even the tiniest bit of a normal life. So the night before our 16th birthday, I heard you had been chosen to be the maiden. Ah. Thinking about how weak my body was, one can somewhat understand the reasoning. Still, with the reality was so prominent in my mind, a chasm in my heart opened wide. 1 second, be right back. Gotta use the bathroom. I curse myself for having such a weak constitution. Sis, the main selection process was decided in the utmost secrecy. Who had the audacity to? Ah, I see. 'Twas L'Oreal, was it not? You are correct. She would marry the Dragon King, thus inherit a vast amount of power, and then use that power in the maiden training to last as she proposed, I still am more. Maybe if the Dragon King vanished from Xanadu, then Flora would not have become a second maiden. L'Oreal, was there no limit to her wretchedness? In her eyes, I was told to facilitate the release of the Dragon King. Telling there seemed to be one shining ray of hope for me. I only wanted you to be happy, Liza. Only a strong self would do. Give me 1 second, damn it! Only a strong maiden such as myself would do it, and so I thought. I know. Thank you, my beloved Lord. You see, that's why I wished for your happiness. Lisa. There was no other body with a body of. There was no other with a body of my constitution. So I accepted the proposal L'Oreal offered. So before the day had ended, I sought out the seal that lay deep within the castle. This is the story behind the Black Bride. Yes. Not long after the battle between the Dragon King and Xanadu started, Flora and her companions began the assault on Castle of Strange Rock. Though it seemed the fight was in Xanadu's favor, there was a single miscalculation. A miscalculation? The legendary wheel of the Sacred Sword never emerged. The Sacred Sword only grants true power to the brave soul it chooses itself. Even the Florida with any conviction, she was unable to deal any grave wounds to Galaxus. It is suspected. Doesn't mean while the fight was raging on. Yes. It was probable that every single person would have their life extinguished. I waited, watching the battle unfold, biding my time for a chance when I could seal away the Dragon King. Fortunately, that chance never materialized, and you finally faced off against Galaxus. And so I used magic to seal away the Dragon Team. Over time, on Dragon King swept you up in it as well. That petrification was in order to save us? Yes, my apologies. And I'll save you all. I had to. By the Phoenix Flame. At an event, I then sealed the Dragon King's body as if it were a guardian. Alas, as time returned, his strength slowly returned, and I was unable to suppress him with my powers any longer. So those were the circumstances which led to our release from the stone? Yes. On just that day, a downing knight was brought to my side. It seemed like the duty had been left to me, one who strayed down the path of evil. Though he fell away, I felt a radiant strength from the soul of that wounded knight. Give me 1 second. The bravery of the Sacred Sword may have finally appeared. So I tried and chose this night with my one final hope. We had not a clue until not a clue. It was entirely as I intended it. I didn't know she was good. Like, that's a fucking plot twist and a half. Done nothing wrong. As long as Glasses was not free, then things would have gone on as such. Please, I have truly caused a lot of trouble for everyone. However, it is over yet that this entire dilemma has not yet been overcome. What do you mean by that? Because I have kept Gladys still with me for so long, you have become martyrs. I know I'm a little lot, but at the same time, I'm also Dragon King Galassus. No. Can't. Give me 1 second. In the end, I think I'll only cause you pain. Please find it in your heart. Please find it in your heart to forgive your flawed sister. Why must we? Isn't there another way? Unfortunately, we have not the time to debate this. Even now, Galata has been swiftly recovered from the wound he has given you. But I have lived 500 years for the sake of this moment. Wise citizen, floor, I beg you. I'm truly that the sacred sword chose one such as you, a merely a brave knight. Thank you, brave knight. For someone born with such a feeble, I really did live for a long time. When a babe is born, it cries, the onlookers cheer in great delight. When thine time to leave is nigh, the onlookers do not but cry. Thy alone doth bear a smile. 'Tis a proverb in Xanadu. She had such a peaceful look. Just let me go. I understand. Sir, please skip message just like that. You were always concerned about ensuring my happiness. For me to pray you for that, there's one blessing. As we together for an utmost cheer, like those childhood days gone long past. Haifa. Traveling along with the sages, I bid you farewell. A phoenix. What happened? What the? Is that Lady Florette? Oh, I feel like I understand now. By assuming that shape. Lady Florette were able to keep glasses sealed for origin. However, since this is an immortal creature, her vision will also be immortal. Well, how could she have become a phoenix? Where Lord Florette had that much power? Lady Florette will not stand or watch alone. And we have yet a roll. Even when ultimately we may be all that remain for a future. Would you not agree, Knight? 3 years after the War of the Knights. A death knell was rung for the way the old, and a fresh wind began to blow. Through a relic of pacing ash, he continued to walk the path of night undeterred. And after these events now told, we continued to travel together. I wanted to commence, but often we were met along the way by White Phoenix. Was he pursuing those enduring meetings, or was it they who led him onward? He spoke little of the events which occurred between himself and the others. Even to this day, he still carries that sword to every place we visit. While we witness the unfolding of this new era, his strength is necessary for the sake of the people. This is what I discovered about the last Northern Light still. Perhaps this is merely a requiem devoted to its fellow fallen knights. Probably fitting for an acapella, don't you think? White light and black. QA. Quality assurance. Publicity. Basically PR. Illustrations. And this was made in 2005. Don't forget the graphics from 2005. Even the cutscene, was from 2005. If they were made now, it would have been way better. They would have been more anime based. Because during that period, it was more 3D based. Nowadays, if you're making a game like from Japan, they rather have an anime production associated with it than an actual 3D production. 3D production and anime style. Or they might use CG. That was CG-ish, but with all that blocky. Xanadu Next. I want another Xanadu. Tomorrow we begin our journey once more. Laissez Floriette, what do you see of this world from the sky? The knight is currently doing his best. Please watch over him, both of you. The offering from where I began. By Charlotte L. Wells. $25 hours. Level 34D. S. B. 96%. Portion use count D. Damage taken D. Dead count D. Save time. Time saved. D. Level 5 adept. Well, I guess I am done with this game. Like, I'm waiting for the Memories of Celestia for ES before I start the whole Yi series for PC, because I know there's a Chinese PC version. I'm waiting for they get the rights for the PC version. Or there's an English patch. I'm gonna look if there's an English patch for the PC. I think there's a PC version. I don't know. I might be making something up. I'll check. See you later, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I really had fun with this game. 25 hours in the game.